the gist here that I want to give to you is not necessarily about the interview of Very Dark Man, but the case of Iyabo Ojo, how Iyabo Ojo has been dragged into this, and now she's now receiving threat messages that if she does not comply, that she's going to suffer hell. Now, after Very Dark Man resurrected this case of Mohbad, after it has died down, the protests, the chanting, the hashtags, and everything that we had in time past during the time that everybody was chanting justice for Mohbad, and it was just as though the blow breeze, everybody disappeared. Nobody was talking about the case of Mohbad again, and some persons even thought that finally that Mohbad has gotten justice, because that was what some persons were thinking. But recently, Very Dark Man resurrected the case again and started interviewing some key persons, and new revelations started coming up about what previously we didn't know actually happened, that were instances that happened before the case of his death. Now, Very Dark Man interviewed Sam Larry, which then implicated Zlatan Ibili, and then he moved to interviewing a driver that last drove Mohbad before the case of his death, and finally the last person that he interviewed was one of Mohbad's best friend, Dominica, and then she reviewed some things that happened between Mohbad and then his wife before the case of his death, and a whole lot of new revelations are just coming up. But guys, before we go into the gist of this matter, if you're yet to subscribe on this channel, listening to me for the first time, please right now like this video, subscribe on this channel, and also turn on the notification so that you'll be the first to get notified anytime we drop a fresh content such as this. Now let's get back to the story. Now, actress Iyabo Ojo is now making headlines on the internet, and this is because of a kind of a viral video about a particular man who was accusing Iyabo Ojo. First of all, the man started by threatening Iyabo Ojo, threatening her with death, and then threatening that she's going to lose her source of livelihood. And then he went ahead to state that Iyabo Ojo knows what happened to Mohbad, that she's hiding something from the public so that the public will not actually know what led to the cause of the death of Mohbad. And so this video has gone viral on the internet, and a lot of people are talking about it, and it was only necessary that Iyabo Ojo should come out and then state our own side of the story as a defense to whatever that young man might have said against her. And in her story, she has come out to narrate how she participated in making sure that Mohbad actually got justice when everybody was chanting justice for Mohbad, that she took active steps, writing letters to the Commissioner of Police, to the Attorney General, and to other agencies to make sure that proper investigation is actually being carried out to know what actually led to the cause of the death of Mohbad. And she explicitly wrote down the active steps that she took, and said that she had anything that would have led to them to revealing the cause of Mohbad's death, that why wouldn't she have done that rather than going through all this hell of a steps in order to get justice for Mohbad, and other thing that she wrote in her defense. And recently, one of her business stores got burnt by fire. It got gutted by fire, and then she was alleging that it was one of the threats that was being issued to her, that they are going to burn down the source of her livelihood, that they are going to deal with her, and then some other death threats. And then the people are now saying that it is because of her wickedness trying to conceal the cause of the death of Mohbad. That is why nature and karma is catching up on her. Well, guys, it's just more like a little bit complicated. Even Very Dark Man was of the fact that currently that he does not know where these interviews might lead to, because he's just making interviews of person that he thinks might know what actually might have happened, but he does not know where it's going to lead. But whatever be the case, Very Dark Man was saying that justice must finally be given to the young man Mohbad so that he can finally rest in peace. Well, guys, what is your take on this? Do you think that there are more to this than we think? Do you think that there are some other person that ought to be questioned regarding the death, regarding the cause of the death of Mohbad, so that finally this young man can be laid to rest, because he has been in the mortuary for all those years. He hasn't even yet been dead. Well, guys, I'm in the comment section waiting for your thoughts. Don't forget to like and share this video. This is Just TV, and I'll see you in the next.